Alright, out here in the Wichita Mountains. I'm in the south central portion today. I'm going to head towards the Mount Parker area. So just south of Quanah Parker Lake. I'm looking for the fire caves. So just stopped in and talked to Randy and got some pretty good directions on a general area that I can start looking in. Now it's pretty chilly today. It's about 25 or so I'm bundled up. I don't mind hiking when it's this cold though. It's less reptiles I'll see. Anyway, don't know how long of a hike this will be or what it even entails. This is an area that I haven't really explored much, so see what I can find. Now I'm heading west here. Only been hiking for about a quarter mile or so. There's a little baldy right there. So Quanah Parker Lake and dam to my northwest. I'm gonna head this way until I find the opening of that canyon, and then I'm gonna start heading south on into that canyon and begin looking there. So these caves said they don't sit too high off the ground, so shouldn't be too hidden. I'm following a pretty decent trail here. It's probably a game trail that's been used by humans quite a bit, but either way, still rolling along. So there's Quanah Parker Dam over there. Little baldy. It's a pretty good sized canyon right here. I'm gonna keep following it south. I'm still heading southbound, following this dried up creek bed. It's not really a cave, it's a little recess. I really don't think that's one of them. I guess it said there's several of them along the route though, so that might be one of the smaller ones. Found another little small indentation. It looks like it goes back very far. I'm gonna come up there and just check it out. It's pretty cool. I wonder if this is one of them too. It goes about 15 feet back. See the dam over there. They said you can see it from that area with a high-res camera. Fits the mold of the description, about 15 feet back. Not as high though. Yeah, checking out one of the fire caves. Pretty neat. Not real deep, but definitely enough where you could shelter if you needed to. Pretty cool. All right, I think I'll head up here, start making my way towards the summit of Mount Parker. Shouldn't be too far away. There it is right there, I believe. A little further back in there. I got a couple more canyons to cross. Still moving slowly through this little canyon, following the creek bed south. Here in a little bit I'm going to find a place to hook to the right and start heading west, climb to the summit. It's not a very tall summit, maybe about 1,800 feet. Should be some pretty good views up there. Might be able to see Cat Cave and some other stuff. All right, these are the fire caves. So those other little indentions I was in were just that. Got a small one over here, a couple of larger ones over here. I'm gonna head to that smaller one first and look at it, then wander on over that way. And that one over there is really small. I'm gonna take aim on these right here. It does give you a good vantage point. There you go. There's Quanah Parker Lake and the dam right there. So this as well can be seen from that parking lot. This is definitely them. So in the Allen's book, he says look east. It's actually south. No biggie. Pretty cool. One of the fire caves. Yeah, not real deep, you know, about 10-15 feet or so, but you know, back in the day, people passing through here. There's another one here to the left that's a little deeper. I'll check that out after I rest to get some water. Here's another one. This one's taller and goes back deeper. Yeah, I can stand up in this one easily. Very cool. Alright, done checking this out, so I'm gonna head on out of here and head over this ridge, see how far away I am from the summit of Mount Parker. Let's climb up this guy here. Caves are pretty neat. Easy to miss them though. I tell you what, if you go around and then just like walk along this ridge here, be underneath it, you wouldn't even know it. Now, I was down in that canyon. I was protected from that brisk north wind. Not so much up here. It's 31 degrees, 15-20 mile-an-hour gusts, so it's wind chills in the teens to single digits for the most part. There's a summit. Not that far away. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Been hiking for about 1.5 miles. Of course, hasn't been a straight shot. It's been zigzagging and stuff like that. So probably be 2 by the time I get to the summit of Mount Parker. The mountains outside of Charon's Garden, with the exception of Hunting Horse Hill, pretty easy to summit. Not a lot of big craggy boulders or anything like that. So this one won't take much longer to get to. Alright, closing in on 2 miles. Also closing in on the summit of Mount Parker. This wasn't that bad once I got out of the canyons. Point over there. It's a cactus. Summit. 1,800 foot Mount Parker. Alright, so that's looking north towards Quanah Parker Lake, and you can see the dam right there as well. And you can see the edge of the visitor center is kind of shrouded by one of the little peaks here. Mount Scott on the horizon, Crater Lake over there. There's several 2,000 foot mountains on the Fort Sill side. You got Mount Sherman, Cross Mountain, Arapahoe Point, Mount McKinley. I'm gonna knock those out in the next couple of months. Probably hard to see on the GoPro, but way back in there you can see Canyon Lake. It's on the Fort Sill side. That's pretty neat. It's the first time I've ever seen it. And then looking this way, Quanah Mountain, the summit of that is on Fort Sill as well. And over that direction is Eagle Mountain in the Narrows, and then on further is Charon's Garden Wilderness area, Elk Mountain and Mount Lincoln and all that stuff. So I'm going to climb down from the summit here, and I'm going to head over to that next high point, get a good view of Cat Cave and that canyon over there. Quanah Creek runs through, and then I'll jump on that little dome and then head on out of here. I don't want to sit in just one spot for too long. Get cold very quickly. Then after that, I'll head down in the valley and follow Quanah Creek and go up by the dam and then head back to my truck. chilly up here with that wind. Great view though. Alright, almost to the top of this other little peak here. Should have a good view of the cat cave from up here. This is that mountaintop I can see from inside there. Oh yeah, there it is. Awesome. Great view. It is right down there. You see actually how high up it is. Great view of the rest of the Wichitas. There's Osage Lake over there. Of course, Quanah Parker Lake. And there's the actual summit I was on just a few minutes ago. Very cool. And the view from up here is really neat. So this canyon right here, Quanah Creek runs through it, and of course you see the cat cave. And on the other side, you gotta go over that little hill there. You know, it's not little, I mean it's pretty rough. The other side's where Panther Creek and then West Cache Creek and the Narrows are at, and then that's Eagle Mountain rising up above. It's a pretty neat area. I've explored all through there, some really cool stuff to see. This really gives you a good layout of the actual path to get to Cat Cave. I mean, you park up there by Osage Lake parking area, then you walk here to the backside of Osage Lake, and from there you're bushwhacking pretty much along the Cow Creek, and then right down there is where the Quanah Creek, it runs into Quanah Creek, and then you keep heading south and you'll eventually run into Cat Cave. It's kind of hard to see when you're coming down that creek. A lot of people give up because they don't see it yet because it really faces this direction. So you're looking for that big rock pile and kind of go straight up right there, and you'll see it kind of around the corner. It's up high. When you're in that canyon, it's way up high. So pretty neat. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to this little dome that's right here. You can see a little ball rising up in the back there. So that's gonna be my last stop, and then I'm gonna start heading back and get out of this friggin' wind. So that's where I was standing a little bit ago, on top of that little guy. And the summit of Mount Parker's over there. So if you're standing at the Quanah Parker Dam looking south, you'll see one of these knobs sticking up that looks like a big dome. That's what I'm standing on right now. It's pretty steep all the way around, but it's not that hard to get up. There's the lake over there, a little baldy. And Cat Cave peeking around the corner over there. So yeah, it's a pretty easy climb. You know, it's a pretty small boulder, so a lot of cactus. You gotta be aware of what you're stepping on. Really beautiful view from up here. Well, I'm gonna hit a couple of other spots in the mountains today, so I'm gonna stay up here for just a couple more minutes. I'm gonna start making my way down. So I want to go down and hit that canyon and just follow it out, and then I'm gonna head towards the dam and then hit the road. And my truck's over there, so it's about half a mile from the dam. Anyway, pretty neat views up here. Well worth it. And I came down that dome about 10 minutes ago, and still heading north. Just a gradual slope that extends off the true summit of Mount Parker. And I'm gonna keep following this until I hit Quanah Creek, which will probably be dry. There may be a few little puddles of water, but once I find that, I'm gonna follow that north and east, and then I'm gonna get off the trail. But we're getting there. There's 1, 2, 3 elk. I mean, hard to see them, man. They disappeared back by those rocks. Still heading northbound. There's a little baldy right there sticking up. It must be really close to Quanah Creek. Yeah, there's the creek. Heading east. There's some water here, and what's here is frozen. Pretty neat little area. The dam shouldn't be too much further up here. Big old cliffs. I'm coming up to the, looks like a little trail, I guess. It's on the north side of Quanah Creek. So if I follow this up, it should put me on the west side of the dam. And I don't mind going across that. It's a really nice dam. Anyway, we're getting there. Probably about a mile or so left till I'm done. Alright, so I'm back at Quanah Creek. If you go that way, keep heading that way about half a mile, you'll run right into the dam. I'm going to go ahead and just go this way and get on the other side of it, because if I go on this side, I'm going to have to cross anyway, so I'm just going to keep going this way. Keep heading east. What this is, it doesn't look natural. I have to ask Randy and them. Looks like the rocks are stacked, kind of an L-shaped, stacked about 3.5, 4 feet high, kind of like out there by Ison's Dam. Huh. Not sure what that is. All right, I've come up to the road. Quanah Parker Dam is right there. There's the lake, so I'm just gonna walk down here about a quarter to a half mile. I'll be back in my truck. That was a really cool hike. And it's about 4.5, 5 miles altogether. About 2.5 hours. Really cool. Set out to find the fire caves, found them, hopped around on the different peaks on Mount Parker. It's a good hike. Another good day in the Wichitas. Alright, coming out of the creek, heading southwest now, elevating. Looks like there's another little cave up here. I'm gonna check that out. I don't know if you could really consider it a cave, just a small recess into the side of the hill. But it looks pretty neat, so I'll head that way.